I have to remind myself, and sometimes I in conversations, I say to them, the things that you care about most deeply, things
Mm,
like the dignity of the human person, that all people have dignity, and that we should treat people on the margins with generosity and so on. Those are deeply Christian values, actually, and the world wasn't always like that. 2,000 years ago, people didn't treat people like that, right? And Jesus changed the human history in many ways, and that tells us a different way of being human and how to be wise. Actually, wisdom, and I think at sort of what we were talking about earlier, there's a resonance that when you behave that way, when you're generous towards those who are on the margins, when you treat all people, as people with dignity, that is a that's a that's a really wise thing,
mm,
and I think that's an important thing for us to remember. And I think what we're seeing in the world today, in many ways, whether in business or otherwise, is it's easy to not treat people like that, right? That we treat people instrumentally rather than as having intrinsic value. That they become an instrument, they become a vehicle to achieve our success or our business goals.